Hi students, this is Professor Brown. I am going to go over your syllabus for Principles of Managerial Accounting, ACCT 2302. Now you will notice that the section number reads 41310. This syllabus is the same for every student in any section of this course, just so you know. So at the top here, this is a standard message from the district. If you guys did not know that we all merged, all 7 independent colleges are now one college called Dallas College, and we are Eastfield campus. So at the top here, this is a standard message from the district. Um, my contact information is listed here, so you have my email address. The phone number that's listed as an office phone is a Google phone number because I am not in my office to answer the office number in my phone. So you are welcome to leave a message on this Google number. However, the best method of communication with me is going to be through Teams once I set Teams up for your class. So watch the video so that you know how to use Teams. Um, Course information is listed here. This is for fall 2023 credit hours. Your course certification date is August the 29th. Your class actually starts on Monday, August the 24th. September 30th is the last day to withdraw. You can click on these links for more information there. Managerial accounting. So this course is an introduction to fundamental concepts of managerial accounting appropriate for all organizations. Let me put a period there. It is a continuation of financial accounting. So if you need to review your financial statements, you need to review debits and credits and transactions, go back through the first 5 chapters of financial to refresh your memory of those things so that when we go through the content here in 2302, it makes sense to you. Students will study information from the entity's accounting system relevant to decisions made by internal managers as distinguished from information relevant to users who are external to the company. The emphasis is on the identification and assignment of product costs, operational budgeting and planning, cost control, and management decision making. Topics include product costing methodologies, sorry, tongue tied late at night, cost, behavior, operational and capital budgeting, and performance evaluation. Student learning outcomes. These performance objectives are directly related to the student learning outcomes, SLOs, given a standard double entry based general ledger system maintained on an accrual basis. And if you forgot what accrual was, go back and use your glossary. For generally accepted accounting principles, which is GAAP. So go back and read that. So during this class, you will analyze and interpret information that is reported in the financial statements. Okay, sorry, students. Got choked reading too fast. 2. Utilize basic cost accounting procedures for both job order and process cost systems. 3. Identify cost behavior and perform cost value and profit analysis for one or more products. 4. Analyze and prepare operating budgets and financial budgets. 5. Prepare reports and evaluate performance using variances from standard costs. 6. Prepare reports and evaluate performance for decentralized operations. And 7. Perform and interpret differential and capital investment analysis. Your required course materials. For those of you that have opted in other words, chosen to be a part of Include Ed, it is this first link. Those of you who have decided not to purchase Include Ed or be a part of Include Ed, it is the second link. So basically, I've put some information within eCampus about if you opt out and the steps that you need to follow, which are identical to the steps that students will follow for those that have opted in for Include Ed. The difference is if you're in Include Ed and you follow the links to open Cengage, it will open automatically if you're a part of the program. If you're not a part of the program, it will ask you to pay. So if that part doesn't work for you, communicate to me because this process is new and we're going to figure it out together. So just make sure that you go through. You can set that up today. The assignments just will not be available, just so you know. The tables below are your reflection of your grade process. So your summary of your graded work, we have a syllabus quiz, which is worth 5 points, homework 10 points, 10 assignments at 21 at 15. Participation activities I have not posted yet, but you will see posts. There will be 10 of them at 10 points each. They will post between eCampus and Cengage. These are just some new activities just to fully engage you. Then you have your unit exams, which there are 3 and they're 75 points each. And then your final exam has 2 parts, but it is collectively worth 500 points, and you must complete both parts, or you will get a 0 on both parts. So make sure you understand that. This all includes 1,045 points. So your grade is based out of 1,045 points are bonus points. Grading scale is from A to F, from 90 basically down to a 0. Your description of your graded work, your homework, again, you have 10 of them. You have some check my works in there, and the value is listed here. Participation. This is a typo. Forgive me for working too hard. There are only going to be 10 activities that are participation. I will update that and post it in eCampus later. Your unit exams, again, there are 3, and in your final, there is 2 parts. So let me give you a good synopsis of this. If you do your homework, that is inclusive of defining the vocabulary, taking good notes, doing the practice problems, doing all the work that's in there, and taking good notes as you go along, in addition to doing the participation activities, you will set yourself to be successful on the unit exams. If you're successful on the unit exams, you will be successful on the final exam. It all works together. You can't do poorly on the homework and the activities and do well on the exams. It just doesn't work that way. So make sure you're actually studying and putting in the work. Use all the time allotted to complete your homework. Some students, it may take longer. Some students, it may take less. But it is not going to take 10 minutes to do an assignment. So students who take less time like that, unrealistic time to complete assignments, those are red flags that you're cheating. So make sure that you are spending some quality time completing your assignments. Students must complete exams on your own schedule, but by the deadline. So homework is flexible, meaning that if you miss the homework date, you can come back and catch up on the homework. You just don't want to get behind. So you're going to want to set the due date so you can stay ahead of the game. Exams are all static, so that means that the dates do not change, they don't fluctuate. So if you miss taking the exam, you will not have the opportunity to complete the exam a second time. So I've given you an opportunity to do the homework 3 times, and I've given you an opportunity to do the exams 2 times. But you will not have that opportunity if you do not complete the exam on or before the due date. Final exam is only 1 time, and it is due when it is due, and if you do not do both parts, you will get a 0 on both because both parts are required. I gave you 2 separate parts with 2 separate time limits so that you're not rushed and you can actually concentrate on both parts. But again, you have to complete both parts and you have to put effort into completing both. I've been doing this for 20 years and I can tell the difference, online or in class. Now, your course schedule is listed here. Here are all your due dates. These are accurate and they match what's in Cengage. So make sure you put reminders in your phone the day before so that you allow yourself at least 24 hours. You really want 48 to 36 so that you can absorb the information. You don't want to just task to get things done. You want to actually learn the material. Because again, this is still a short-paced class, even though it's 8 weeks. Your schedule is broken up into units. And then your points are given here. These are the points that are available to earn. You can always compare what you actually earn to the cumulative points for what you've completed to calculate, divide to figure out your grade. Everything is listed here all the way down to your final. So there are some chapter quizzes and show me how videos. You should be familiar with these now because you were taking financial accounting perhaps with me. But you need to follow these steps, which there's a whole video that I posted in orientation for you guys to do this. Attendance, students are required to spend a minimum of 48 contact hours. That's about 6 hours a week. But technically, it should be a little bit more because you're in an online environment. So within Cengage, this equates to 24 hours equates to what? A day. So you do the math, okay? Attendance is considered active participation in this course. Active participation validates a student for financial aid. So if you're a financial aid recipient, your time spent on the course and what you actually complete is reflected in your grade, because even if you do absolutely nothing, which earns you an F, it earns you a different grade if you're a financial aid student. Just letting you know in advance. Okay, so spend some time on the course. Late work is accepted only for the homework. Late work is accepted only for the homework. Exams have straight dates that you must meet. You have the opportunity to complete the unit exams a second time, not the final, and you have an opportunity to complete your homework 3 times, but you must meet the original due date. Anything that's institutional about the district or Eastfield is going to be listed here in institutional policies. If you have any questions about your syllabus, do email me. I will respond to them when our class officially starts on next week. Thank you.